Every bet whispered hope in his ear, promising a better tomorrow. But with each loss, his family paid the price in hunger, debt, and silent tears. Once upon a time, there lived a man named Kofi. He was an ordinary man with simple dreams. He owned a small shop and worked hard every day to provide food for his family. Life was not easy, but it was honest. His children felt safe, and his wife trusted him. Everything began to change the day Kofi discovered gambling. At first, it seemed harmless. A small bet, a quick win, enough money to buy food and return home smiling. That single win planted a dangerous belief in his heart, that luck could succeed where patience could not. Soon, gambling became Kofi's answer to every problem. When business was slow, he gambled. When rent was due, he gambled. When school fees and bills piled up, he gambled again, convinced one big win would solve everything. Slowly, his home began to feel the pain. There were days Kofi returned with empty hands. His children would ask what they were going to eat, and he would sit quietly, unable to speak. Some nights, they slept hungry. His wife wore the same faded clothes year after year, not by choice, but by necessity. Even Kofi himself walked in worn shoes, pretending he did not notice. He borrowed from friends, then from neighbors, then from moneylenders who showed no mercy. Each loan came with promises he could not keep. When payment day arrived, Kofi avoided phone calls, changed his walking routes, and lowered his head in shame. Creditors knocked loudly on his door, calling his name, embarrassing him in front of his family. Peace disappeared from the home, replaced by fear and quiet tears. Still, Kofi gambled. He told himself, just one more bet. But one more bet became another loss. He sold household items to survive. Soon, his shop closed. Hunger became normal. Shame became his daily companion. One evening, Kofi stood outside a betting shop holding his last money. In his mind, he saw food on the table and debts cleared. He placed the bet and lost. Sitting alone, Kofi finally understood the truth. Gambling had not only taken his money, it had stolen his dignity, his family's comfort, and his future. What he once called hope had quietly destroyed everything he loved. That night, Kofi made a decision. He stopped running. He admitted his addiction. He asked for help. Recovery was slow and painful. Paying debts took time. Rebuilding trust took even longer. But this time, Kofi chose honesty over shortcuts. Years later, life was still simple, but it was peaceful. His children laughed again. Food returned to the table, and Kofi used his story to warn others before they made the same mistake. Moral of the story: gambling feeds on desperation and grows on lies. Easy money often leads to lifelong regret. Debt, hunger, and shame are hidden costs of addiction. True change begins the day excuses end. Never gamble your family's future for temporary hope. Hard times can be survived, but gambling can destroy what hard times never could.